video and I get this random heat spot. Like, where did you come from? Heat spots are literally the worst. Anyways, guys, I've come to tell you a little story. This is like so like not planned. It was planned, but I had other videos planned first. But since church camp starts on Sunday, literally in 3 days, I think. My maths isn't all that. But it starts in 3 days. So I just thought to tell this story now. I'm gonna sit here, drink my Coke. It's just that my room has been super hot these days, so I always have a drink when I'm in my room. And yes, I am the best granddad ever. So guys, I am here to tell a story about the last time I went to church camp, my church camp. It was 2016, sometime in August, because that's when it always is, in August. I do not know what possessed me to go. I didn't go with anyone, I went on my own. I don't know, I feel like maybe I just wanted to get away. Maybe I was searching for something, I guess. I really can't remember what possessed me. But for whatever reason, I went. I just thought I'm gonna go, keep myself to myself, you know, keep my head down and just go throughout the week. It's a whole week from Sunday to Sunday. So yeah, I just thought it was just gonna be chill and whatnot. The first ever time I went to camp was back in 2014, and there were like loads of people. I was only 20 years old, so there was a lot of people my age, and it was cool, or around my age or whatnot. But when I went in 2016, I was 22, almost 23, and everyone was like everyone was super young, like I swear down. So I didn't have the best time there at all. It wasn't even just to do with the fact that everyone was young, but for whatever reason I just felt super lonely. Do you know the saying, sometimes you can be in a crowded room but you feel alone? It was that kind of situation. It's like no matter what, no matter who was there, it didn't matter. I just felt so lonely. And even worse, the place that they took us to had no service. No service. So even if you had 4G, whatever, it doesn't matter. Because there's literally no service. So, and I remember there was a payphone. Dumb payphone. It was like an hour for a minute or something stupid. It was expensive. I'm not paying for a payphone. Like, what are we, back in the 70s? I don't know. I've never used a payphone, so I don't know. But that's just something I'm not going to do. I may have used it once, maybe for a little cry or whatnot, but anyways, guys, I went and it wasn't too good. Obviously, I had a few conversations here and there, and there was this one particular guy, and I will call him Thomas. Okay, so Thomas was there, cool, we would have our cute conversations and whatnot. He was, I think, 17 or 18. So yeah, he was 17 or 18, I was 22, almost 23. And we had our cute conversations. It was nothing deep, like just a conversation. Can a girl not have a conversation with a younger guy nowadays? Like, is that not a thing? And on a Thursday at camp, there's like a banquet night. So basically, you'll get put with a guy, or the guys will get put with a girl, but you also have the option to request. Yeah, so you can request to be put with someone by putting their name in that box. Now, obviously, I don't know who requested me. I have a feeling that Thomas requested me because he was, you know, he was the guy that always asked for hugs and stuff. And like I said, I didn't think nothing of it because he knew how old I was. So in my head, I thought, well, he knows nothing can ever happen, so it's not that big of a deal. Do you know what I mean? Like, to me, it was just something that would never happen. And I thought we were on the same page and whatever. And I don't mind if someone wants to ask me for hugs, and do you know what I mean? Like, it's not that deep. Anyways, banquet came, and I didn't know who I was going to get put with. You kind of just walk down a hall, and whoever's at the end of it is the person you're going with. So I got dressed up. I think it was, what was the theme? I think it was 1940s 70s or 1980s theme. I'm not too sure. Anyways, I walk down the corridor to find that Thomas is the guy that I'm going to the banquet with. So I was like, oh, cool. It's cool because I talked to him anyways. I obviously didn't request anyone. Everyone's like 12. I'm not requesting no one. Like, it's just not happening. I'm already dreading the night anyway. So I definitely didn't request anyone. But I was kind of happy to see him because at least he's someone I talk to. So, you know what I mean? So I was like, yay. So then we go, we have food. And then after you've eaten food, you kind of just go off and do whatever. A lot of people stay with their other person. It's not that deep. Obviously there were some real couples there, but everyone else were more or less just put together, and it's kind of like just talk to them, whatever. Like, it's not that deep, guys. Remember, this is church camp, so it's not like a full-on date. Although I know some of these kids take this thing seriously, but like I said, he knew how old I was, so I didn't think anything of it. Anyway, we went for a walk after we ate. There was this bench or something outside. So we were just talking, having a conversation, whatever. And it was cool. And that was it. Went to bed. And it was a great night. I didn't think anything of it. I was like, oh, that was cute. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. You know what I mean? And then the last night, which was the Saturday night, came. So the Saturday evening is where you can do what you want, you can chill with anyone you want, and so on. And I can't remember how I found out, but I remember that I was hiding in the toilets because I knew Thomas wanted to hang with me, and I'm just like, it's not that deep. Because basically, obviously people like each other, innit? Like boys and girls and whatnot. So they were all hanging together, and I'm like, yo, like... it's not that kind of party, do you know what I mean? So I remember hiding in the toilets with someone saying, is he still out there? Like, I was trying to get to my bedroom, but he was there. So if I left the bathroom, he would see me and I would be caught. And I was like, this is crazy. I cannot stay in this bathroom the whole night. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I wasn't scared, but I didn't want to, like, reject the poor kid, you know what I mean? Anyways, guys, I ended up leaving the bathroom, and yes, he was there. And I can't really remember what happened too much. I know we had a bit of a conversation or whatnot, and then I don't know where everyone went. Well, I don't know if it was like a film, but people had disappeared off the corridors and whatever. And the section where we were, no one was there. I don't know where everyone had gone. And we hugged. Because I was like, okay, I'm going to bed now. I swear it was like 9 o'clock. I was trying to get out of there. I was okay, I'm going to bed now. Just literally trying to go to sleep just so I could wake up and go home. And then I gave him a hug. And then, you know when someone tries to kind of turn it into a kiss kind of thing? And I was just like, whoa. Like, I don't remember if I said anything, but I think I kind of just pushed us apart. Like after the hug, I kind of made sure that I kind of pushed us apart afterwards, so nothing could go into anything and whatever. Males are just, you know, just usually stronger, and I didn't want to get into that situation of kissing a minor. I was like, no, so let me just push myself away. And then he was like, oh, come on. And I was like, come on, what? I said, fam, I'm 22. Like, I'm so much older than you. Like, no, like, this can't happen. Man turns around and tells me, boy turns around and tells me that he knows this pastor, like this male pastor that has a wife who's like 10 years older than him. My G, what does that have anything to do with me? What does that have anything to do with me? I was like, well, that's good for you, pastor. Anyways, I'm going to bed now. I'm thinking, yo, this kid is crazy. Like, are you kidding me right now? Like, don't get me wrong. I know like most guys don't mind like getting with a girl who's older than them. But not only do I mind getting with a guy who's much younger than me, I mind getting with a guy who hasn't even passed 18. Like, you want me to go to prison? Like, oh my gosh. Or is that 16? I don't know. Anything teen, you're way too young. Like, no, it's just not happening. Like, I was 22. Like, I was a whole 22 years old. Like, it's not happening. So, yeah, I went to bed, and, yeah, that was it. I can't remember how it ended. I think I just gave him a hug. Like, I wasn't angry or anything. I was just more like shocked at what happened. I was like, oh my gosh, as if you thought you had a chance with me. That's funny. And I think we just hugged the next day, like, goodbye, and so on and so on. And that's it. I thought, squashed it, done, finished. And at this point, I didn't really care. I was just happy to be going home and leaving because it felt like hell on earth to me. So, which is really bad because it was a church camp. I know, but I just had such a bad time there. So, yes, and then later on, I found out that he told his friends that we kissed. That me and him kissed. Are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me right now? Like, are you mad? Like, are you mad? Fam, I just couldn't believe it. I don't know if I'm mad at the fact that he told people that we kissed, lied, or the fact that people believed. Because the guy who told me believed him. Because I said to him, I said, yeah, but you know that's a lie, right? He was like, no, I actually think you will kiss him. What? You don't know me at all. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't know me at all. And I'm just like, I just can't believe it. Like, really? For your ego? Your pride was hurt, was it? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's just crazy to me. So yeah, guys, that's what happened. And so I was supposed to go camp this year. And the only reason, guys, it wasn't because I was possessed this time. It was because I was trying to be a good big sister. So my younger sister she hasn't just turned 13, but she turned 13 last September. And so obviously she just misses August, and she was too young. When you start to go to camp, it's at 13, so this is the first time she would have actually been able to go. So I was trying to do the big sister thing by going with her to camp for the week. I know, right? I'm so nice. But then something came up last minute and I wasn't able to go in the end. So don't get me wrong, I feel bad for my little sister, but at the same time I had mad anxiety. So much anxiety about going back into that lonely place and also coming out with another rumour about me. 2014 camp, there was rumours. To 2016 camp, there was rumours. So I just wasn't ready for more rumours. I don't think I'm ever ready for rumours, but I was just like, what could people come up with now? But I did put that aside for my little sister. Do you know what I mean? But unfortunately, things changed and I couldn't go. So yeah. But this is just a warning to Christian girls out there. You need to have a discerning spirit. I understand Thomas wasn't my age, so forget him. But there's a lot of guys like Thomas that are very sneaky and sly. Don't get me wrong, he could be a nice guy today. I'm talking about 3 years ago, so things could have changed. But, there's a lot of guys like Thomas, church guys, okay? These young church, sometimes they're not even young, that's even worse. These church, oh gosh, these horny church guys, make sure to look out for them, because there's a difference between a Christian guy and a church guy, or should I say a Christian man and a church boy. Like, please look out for them, because they are literally the worst. Church guys are the worst. Literally. I'm so done with it. Like, I'm so done with you horny guys. Please, go find yourself somewhere else. Like, go away. But I always like to wish people the best and hope that, they're doing well today. I tend to talk about stories that are way in the past. So, I hope today that Thomas, that he is a better guy who doesn't lie and say things for his ego, and that, he has become a respectable and decent Christian man than the church boy he was, FYI, I would have never touched him with a barge pole. A 10-foot barge pole, I wouldn't even touched him with. FYI. Also, for the guys from the past, my good-looking crush, my best friend crush, I hope you guys are no longer church boys and you are now Christian guys. And you know what? Even if you're not a Christian guy, it doesn't matter. Just at least a decent human being that doesn't lie, mess around, lead girls on, etc., etc., etc. Oh yeah, I'm coming for everyone tonight. Just because I have no chill, it's time of the month and it's 10 o'clock at night, so I'm half tired. So yeah, I have rights. Anyways, guys, we've come to the end of my story time. Look, I hope, Camp 2019 is good. I am turning 26 next month, so literally I can never go to camp ever again, which sounds like the best thing in the world. But I hope it's much better, and, I hope people don't take banquet too seriously. And, yeah. Look, it is church camp, so as much as socializing is good, I just hope people go for the right reasons and not try to hook up with someone, is all I'm saying, Like I said, girls, watch out for them church guys. Watch out for them because they seem to be everywhere, just saying. But yes, guys, I'm done spilling all my tea. I'm gonna go to bed now. Peace.